Today is Wednesday, and this is Eunoia, spoken by Elswith. Eunoia is all about our connection outside of the sessions together. Send your notes through Patreon or the website to be included in the listen section, and continue on to obey for the homework, permissive circumstance, etc. I had some affirmations pop up in my inbox after yesterday's homework. One from Vincent, one from Andrew, one from David. Of course, I have more than one Andrew and more than one David. And also in the inbox was a question I had missed, which, interestingly enough, is a similar question that I had from my grandma. Okay, that lowered all the expectations, right, of this Q&A session. It was about Thanksgiving here in the UK. Short answer, no. Other than the Americans that are around in my area that do an American Thanksgiving, or Canadians who do the Canadian Thanksgiving. I don't know who else actually has a Thanksgiving. It's obviously not a thing here. England really doesn't care that a bunch of people hopped on a boat and went over to America and had a celebration. But we still do it. So I invite the Americans that I know. Usually people invite friends of friends. There is this fascination from other people for this idea of what an American Thanksgiving is, so that also makes it quite a bit of fun. Plus, if you invite friends and so on, everybody makes a thing. It was challenging the first year to make a few things, like I almost feel like I should not admit to this particular dish, because there are two types of people who celebrate Thanksgiving. Those who can't imagine skipping this one, and those who are like, you eat that? Anyway, it's the green bean casserole. I don't know when it entered into like the Americana thing, but green bean casserole has been a long-going staple, I guess, for our traditional Thanksgiving dinner. And I'm also kind of amazed at the people who change up their menu. Other than doing it like potluck style, I think for almost all my childhood, it was exactly the same thing every year. I don't do a turkey. I don't know how hard it is to get a turkey here. I think this year getting a goose, sausage, etc., I think it's all going to be a challenge, which just basically means everybody wanders over to the vegetarian section and robs it. So, there. Yes, I do Thanksgiving. No, it's not a holiday. No, don't get that Thursday off. I actually have a dentist appointment that day. Of all the sad things you could be doing on Thanksgiving, I think that's really high up there on that, but I always celebrate the weekend before or after anyway. So, okay, enough about Thanksgiving. It'll just make me think about the planning I still have to do. Let's get back on to obedience and obeying. Homework. I mentioned that I did have a handful of affirmations in my inbox, but I must say, I was slightly disappointed in the response. So if you haven't written an affirmation, just one, and sent me a polite note, well, today you owe me 2. And you owe me an apology. If you spent any amount of time playing with your cock yesterday, knowing you hadn't done your homework, shame on you. Our permissive circumstance for today is, if yesterday you did listen to Eunoia and you did send me an affirmation as I'd requested, well then today you have my permission for release.